All right, you've been taught how to do the distributive property. You've been taught how to combine your like terms. You've been taught to do the one step, the two step, the multi-step. And now what we're going to do is we're going to teach you how to solve an equation that has variables both on the left side and on the right. So this is an equation that has variables on both sides. Now, what I always tell my students is that to start this problem, step number one is you want to make sure that the left side is simplified and that the right side is simplified, because you are not going to be able to move things across what I like to call the river. Okay, we're not going to go across the river until we have determined that both the left and the right side of this equation has been simplified down. So I'm looking over here at the left side, and I have a negative 6x as a term, and I have a negative 20. Neither of those can be combined, therefore the left side is already done. It's a piece of cake. I don't need to do anything else. It is as simple as it gets. That is a simplified expression. Now I go to the right side and I look at this expression, and it's pretty clear to me that things need to be done and put together to simplify this side out. Step one is I'm going to have to distribute that 4 to both terms over here in the parentheses. 4 times 1 and 4 times a negative 3. 4 times 1 is going to give me positive 4. 4 times negative 3x is going to give me a negative 12x. This negative 6x gets brought right down, and nothing changed over here. So my first step is now done. I worked towards simplifying the right side, but I still have not done everything I need to do, because I have two like terms, negative 6x and negative 12x, that can be combined. Negative 6x minus 12x takes me all the way back to negative 18x. Still have the plus 4, gets brought down. And now we have made it to a point where both the left and the right side are simplified. Once this happens, once you have completed this task, now it's time to start going across the river, moving either to the right or to the left with your variables. Always move your variables first. So we're either going to bring all the x's to the left, or we're going to bring all the x's to the right. That's your choice to be made. I think the smarter choice here would be adding, inverse operation, adding instead of subtracting, opposites, adding 18x, because if I do that, I'm going to end up in the positives. Negative 6x plus 18x gets me to 12x. I'm dealing with a positive 12x. If I would have gone this way, I would have been dealing with a negative x term, which I try and avoid if I can. Negative 20 gets brought down. It's equal to a 4. Now I'm in a two-step equation. I'm going to do the inverse operation. Opposite of subtracting 20 is adding 20. That'll cancel that out. 4 plus 20 gets me 24, which is equal to 12x. And my last and final step is to use the inverse operation to multiplication. 12 times x. Opposite would be to divide. Cancels out, divide. And I'm left with x equals 24 divided by 12, which is a very simple 2. So the one number that we can plug up here for x to make this a true statement where the left would equal the right is the value of 2. Study it, practice it is key. Pay close attention to your negatives, and good luck on your upcoming test.